Hi, welcome to the Sapphic Lit pop-up author interview. Today we have Lori G or Lori Matthews. How you doing, Lori?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me today.
I'm excited to talk to you about your new book, Outlaw Hearts. Can you tell us a little about the book?
Well, my
Ooh, very
my
nice.
wife actually designed the cover, which I think is pretty damn cool.
Excellent.
Um, this the story started as a homework assignment when I was at the GCLS Writing Academy. We had to do a 500 word scene of something that was totally out of our genre. And at the time, I had one book published that was a contemporary romantic comedy. And the book I was working on was also a contemporary romance. So I thought, well, what am I going to write? And I thought, oh, what about a historical romance? And I always loved the Wild West. I like women in cowboy hats and on horses. And I thought, well, why not just try a cute little scene there? And I wrote this scene and it sat in a folder for 2 years and it
Wow.
kept the characters were always there. And I was just like, I got to write that outlaw. I got to write that story. And it just, I loved it. I loved writing it. It was a different experience, but it was fun and it's an adventure and romance all wrapped up in one package.
Nice. I mean, it is a departure from your other books, your modern
Yes,
romantic comedies. So, do
right.
you think you might write another Western?
I don't know that I'll go back to another Western. I feel like did that kind of thing. I probably go back to a contemporary romance again, a comedy. I have one kind of cooking, but kind of in a lull right now for writing. My muse needs to be recharged. But
Yeah.
I probably won't do another Western. I probably won't do another historical. I'll probably go back to what I do best, which is write funny stuff.
Well, that's good. I like what you said about the characters were kind of talking in your head. When I talked to Brooke Campbell recently, she said there was this character that would not leave her alone. So
Yeah.
is that somebody like, does it keep you up at night? Do you think about it during the day? Are they talking to you? How does that work?
My characters will talk to me in the middle of the night. Like if I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm laying there trying to go back to sleep, that's when I get most of my books written, and especially dialogue. You just dialogue starts hitting you in the middle of the night. And then I have to sometimes take my phone and record what's in my head because, by the time I wake up, it's gone.
Right.
So I write in the middle of the night in my head, and then the next day I write. So, yeah, that's where my inspiration is always in the middle of the night.
Yeah. So, I mean, I love that it was a prompt that persuaded you to kind of try something you hadn't tried.
Yes.
Any other genres you think maybe you should take a stab at like that?
I I wrote I'm fiddling around with a kind of a fantasy too, like a sword fantasy. I've got like a little bit written, a little outline written. Again, that would take a lot of time to do a world building for that. But there is a little story there with characters also sitting there on my back burner that maybe I'll get to. But there's always, with every book I write, there's always going to be this little injection of comedy. Like when I
Sure.
wrote Outlaw, I didn't think I was writing anything funny. And then the reviews came out and everybody's like, oh, it was great to read a lighthearted Western. And I'm thinking, did I write a lighthearted? I just can't help myself, I guess.
Yeah. Just
It
comes
just
out.
comes out of me. So
It's part of
yeah,
you.
I'm sure there'll be a little comedy if I ever write that fantasy too.
I love it. So when you have your free time, if you have a little downtime, what do you like to do in your free time?
I'm a big golfer, bird watcher, which is why everybody calls me Bird.
Right?
Um, Pickleball, hiking, very active. I play
Yeah.
ice hockey. Yeah, I keep busy, and sometimes it takes me away from my writing because I'm kind of like a crow. I get distracted by bright, shiny objects. And I
That's
should be writing, and I'm out doing something fun, especially in the summertime. I can't find the energy to write in the summertime. I want to be outside. So yeah,
good.
yeah.
Is there anything about you that your readers wouldn't have no idea about? Anything off the mark?
Well, I hand feed the squirrels in my backyard.
Is that
That's fun, although they're getting a little pushy now. But
yeah,
yeah, I mean, I love my backyard. I have a great garden back there, and
nice.
obviously being a bird watcher, I have bird feeders up. And then the squirrels, you might as well. You can't beat them. You might as well just join them. And now we just feed them peanuts all day long. They
Yeah,
actually
no,
sit by our back door and look in the window now. It's crazy.
I know my parents, we have to grease the pole
Oh, don't
for the
do
bird
that.
feeder.
No, don't do
Well,
that.
I think I sprayed it once with something.
No, you
They
shouldn't
come
do
up. They get up
that.
anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's bad for the fur, and a bird might get on it and get it on their feathers. So yeah, try
Okay.
not to do that. But
I haven't done that
just
in a long
feed
time.
them, Felice. Just
Okay. Feed
give
them.
them some peanuts. That's all they want.
All right. Well, this was great. Well, we're over 5 minutes. Thank you,
Okay.
Lori.
All
I
right.
enjoyed it. Ever check out her book, Outlaw Hearts?
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you.